Good evening, everyone. I hope you are well. If you're joining me live, do let me know where you're coming from or sitting down, not coming from, you know what I mean. I'm in Manchester. The weather is hot and humid, but it's not sunny, and I can see dark clouds overhead. So I'm sure it's going to rain, which is actually appropriate because the subject of tonight's live is all about water for wellness. So I'm Dr. Helen, and I'm an A&E doctor and an advocate for integrative wellness, as well as being an animal aromatherapy specialist. So I love to use essential oils to support the health and well-being of myself and my pets, and help educate people to do the same for their family, whether that's human or animal. So if you like what you're listening to, I'd really be grateful if you'd hit the subscribe button or follow, so I can carry on creating more content. And let me know in the comments what you want to know about. Would you like to get essential oils into your life? Why not book in for a free chat with me, or come to one of my classes to find out how oils can support you? Or maybe if you've got oils but don't know how to use them best, either your health or that of your pets, then that's okay, because I do general overviews and full consultations as well, depending on your needs. So drop me a message and we can chat and find out what the best option is for you. So water for wellness, drink your water. It's really a massive need. And according to, I think it's the National Library of Medicine, 75% of us are dehydrated, and that's a huge problem, as water really is the foundation of sort of living well. And we know that we can live for weeks without food, but only a few days without water. Now, depending on our age, our BMI, and our location and sex, the average human is actually 55 to 60% water. And water works in so many different ways. It works to cushion and lubricate the joints, regulate temperature, nourish the brain and the spinal cord. It's not just in our blood as well, it's in our organs as well. And our brains are actually, and heart are 73% water, our lungs are 83% water, and we've even got 31% water in our bones. So every day we lose between 2 to 3 litres from our sweat and our urine and our bowel movements and even breathing. So we really do need to take on good levels of water. Oh, hey, Steph. Oh, greetings. What's the weather like in the USA? So warm, I'm sure, because you're in California, and it is warm in Manchester, but obviously it's not quite the same temperature. It's going to rain. But yeah, water is absolutely really crucial. And as our brains and our bodies actually are depleted of water, it leads to things like concentrated urine, and we get a drop in energy, low mood, decreased skin moisture, and decreased blood pressure, as well as signs of actually cognitive impairment as well, so not functioning as well. So if you've actually got a dehydrated brain, it actually means that you've got to work harder to accomplish the same amount of work. So it's really, really important. Now, obviously, there is issues with overhydration as well, and downing too much, can be an issue. And I mean, there was quite a famous case quite a few years ago when ecstasy first came on the scene, and people weren't dying of ecstasy. They were actually dying because of increased overhydration, because they were dancing so much, they were downing loads of water and causing hyponatremia. So that's low sodium in the blood. But the majority of the problem with humans in general is actually dehydration as well. So conventional wisdom used to say about drinking 8 glasses a day, but now the advice is really dependent on our weight and our environment. So we should be drinking between 2.5 to 3.7 litres for men, and 2 litres to 2.7 for women. And that range is sort of obviously pushed up or down depending on activity levels, age, and temperature, environment, and things like that. A really good little guide is to divide your weight in kilograms by 30 for a good guide as to how much you should actually drink. Now, water in food makes up about 1/5 of our daily intake, and so there's some great fruits to eat, like strawberries, and veg that are like cucumber, which are actually 90% water as well. And obviously, it's important to increase all our valuable nutrients by eating all that fruit and veg, which also increases our fiber as well. So fruit and veg is really important for us. And hydrating ourselves throughout the day and drinking water. So this is my water. I always add essential oils in there because I like the benefit. Now, because I use doTERRA oils, many of those can actually go in water, so particularly the citrus ones. So I've actually got, I have things like orange or tangerine or green mandarin. I'm actually in my water today, I've actually got something called Air X, which is a wonderful one that's great for supporting the immune system as well, and it tastes absolutely brilliant. So making sure you drink enough water is going to do things like boost your energy. It's going to protect you. It's going to moisturize your eyes. It's going to regulate your temperature. It's going to keep your skin feeling comfortable. When I was a flight attendant for 7 years before I was a doctor, and obviously that really dried your skin out, and so you always made sure you drank about 2 liters of water on the plane, because you would just, you know, it would really help keep your skin comfortable, because otherwise you'd get off a flight and it just felt so dry. Boost brain health. If you're studying or you're working and you're feeling yourself, you know, a bit sluggish, down a pint of water. Just down it. You will feel the benefits if you're, you know, feeling tired. And also drinking water helps keep you fuller for longer. And it's actually really helpful for if you're trying to lose weight. Drink water before you eat is going to help you feel satiated quicker as well, and obviously take up some room in your tummy as well. Also helps eliminate waste, because you're flushing your body through, so it's coming out in your urine, and obviously also eases your bowel movements as well. So a key issue is, as the heat temperature increases, you're going to your body's taking water out of your bowels, because that's what the large bowel does, takes water out of the stool, and so if you're not drinking to replenish that, your stool gets really hard and then uncomfortable to pass. So it's really important there. Now, also with this hot weather and where you're working as well, it's really important to sometimes pre-hydrate, really is the key. So the first thing you do when you get up in the morning, drink a pint of water, and then I always have a cup of warm water with some lemon oil in, just 1 drop, to sort of really replenish me. It helps uplift me, gets your digestion working and everything like that, gives you a little bit of a zing. It's really great. Okay. And then, you know, different things. So before I take the dogs out for a walk, I'll drink some more water. Before I go to work, I make sure I drink another pint of water. I always have a water bottle with me at work, but it's really easy to not drink, and you can get on your break sometimes and think, I've not had a drink. So if you pre-hydrate, you're making sure you're hydrated for work. And then little habits, you know, when you're, I mean, I work in an A&E department, so if I'm waiting for a bleep to be answered, quick chug of water. I might, if I know a trauma's coming in, grab my water bottle, I should say, quick drink of water, because I don't know how long it's going to be before I can have another drink, because I'm tied up with a patient. Before you start to eat, make sure you drink some water. Lots of different ways. I like to drink before I go to bed. Now, if peeing at night's a problem, then maybe limit your water consumption to maybe 30 minutes before, an hour before, but don't limit your water consumption per se, because that's actually not good for you at all. And I know as people get elderly as well, they will often decrease their water intake because they don't want to be troubled by going to the bathroom, but that's actually a massive problem, because it causes stress on your kidneys. It's going to make your bowels, your poo harder, because you're going to be absorbing water from your bowel, as I've already said, and so it really is important to make sure you're drinking. And of course, if you're tired as well, that's really the key to helping rehydrate your brain, and so you can actually feel uplifted as well. So lots of different ways to incorporate water into your day so that you're staying hydrated, and just, you know, logging it as well. You know, whether it's on a Fitbit, I actually just have, if you go to the link in my bio, there's a habit tracker there, and you can just add in, you can even do it like, so hot water and lemon in the morning as one thing, as, you know, drinking a pint with my meal at one thing, and then just tick it off every day. So you're actually keeping a record of when you're drinking. You know, first drink in the morning, check. Hot water and lemon, check. Drinking before I take the dogs out for a walk, check. Drinking with my lunch, check. And then you're making sure you're getting your water consumption every day. Associating drinking water with a habit that you're already doing is really important, because that's what's going to build that compound effect of building healthy habits. So it's habit stacking. Having your bottle of water handy, again, really useful. I have a Chili's bottle, and I actually have different lids for it. So at work, I always have a screw lid, because I don't want, just in case bacteria floating around, don't want to put that mouthpiece on. But if I'm in my car or I'm out with the dogs, I want that like sports top that's really easy to just drink out of. And I always have my water with me so that I can swill down, because I like to drink a lot of water. It helps my throat, helps me feel good. So make it convenient. Have your water there. If you're doing a lot of work, have your water there, whether you have a water bottle or a jug of water, just have it there. So you haven't actually physically got to move to go and get your water. It's super convenient there. So hope that helps. Hope it gives you some little few tips. Flavored water is absolutely brilliant. I do recommend trying some essential oils in it as well. If you've got any questions or you want to know more about using essential oils, drop me a message. Feel free to check the links out in my bio. I've got a Facebook group as well called Healthful Hacks for Everyday Life. You're welcome to join. Lots of different ideas in there. Love sharing recipes with people as well. So let me know how you can, any help you want. And please hit the subscribe or leave me a 5-star review if you're watching on YouTube or listening to my podcast. I would be really grateful, because it all helps. Take care, everyone. Stay safe, stay well. Bye.